Hi folks, I hope you're well. So continuing from the last video, the Son of God was talking about there'll be rumours of wars. Well, we've had those. He was talking about famines. We've had those. Earthquakes. We've had those. Floods. We've had those. Tornadoes. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. We've had all these deaths from this, that and the other. Yeah. So do it yourself. Have a look at what the Lord said. Have a look at what the Word of God says, all of it. And see what you can tick off from what you know of history. Recent history, that would be. Well, the last video was talking about the fact that we've been sort of numbed to the point that we don't recognise because it's just everyday stuff now. That the coming of, I said the son of the devil, the Antichrist, either way, same thing. But the fact the Antichrist might be here, might even be the President of the United States. Might be. As I say, I don't know. I said before, it probably isn't. No, I'm saying it might be, it is. I don't know. I don't know, but that's the point. If you look at everything that's happened, we've had so many things, haven't we? Over the last 100 or just over 100 years. Yeah. We've sinned so much in the world. We've gone from, well, put it this way. We've gone from a situation where at one point there was only newspaper. People only could get newspapers, that's it. Then we got radio, which gave us what newspapers could give, plus a bit. Then we had television, which gave us what radio could give, plus a bit. Now we've got internet, which can give us exactly what radio, television, newspapers could give, plus so much more. Saturated by a world event, saturated by this horror, that horror, this horror, that horror. And we've had it. We've had the assassination of Kennedy, publicly assassinating the president, and it wouldn't have been Lee Harvey Oswald doing it. So therefore, we also have the start of the conspiracy theories getting massive talking. We had 9/11, and again, it's highly unlikely that what the government said happened actually happened. But again, very public. Very public. All over the news straight away, as it was happening, basically. We've had Lady Di being chased by photographers. So she crashes and dies. Well, a car crashes and she dies in a French tunnel. We've had COVID, where the church was shut down all over the world. We now have the situation where we have a huge part of the world is absolutely and totally supporting Hamas, a terrorist organisation whose desire is to completely eradicate, well, completely get rid of Israel. Eradicate, well, but get rid of Israel. Wipe Israel from the face of the map completely. That is their desire. And they're supported massively. We know that Hamas, we know that they hide in schools. They hide in hospitals. They dig tunnels so they can hide while the area is being bombed. Because they're cowards. They steal a lot of the supplies, food, from the people of Gaza. We know they kill their own people and blame it on Israel. We know that. We know that occasionally hospitals have been bombed in that area since, in the last year, and it's been Hamas doing it. We know that. We know that Hamas do that because they're a terrorist organisation. Terrorist organisations are going to bomb their own people and blame the people that they want to terrorise, especially if they've got the support of a large population of the world, the left wing. If they had that support, they're going to do horrendous things to their own people and blame Israel for it, knowing that the left-wing people, they're not going to check. And any checking that's involved, and where someone says it was actually Hamas, the left will just say that's lies. Hamas knows that. And I say, at any point in time, you go back to the time of Christ, you go back to the time of that, and you say to Peter, to Paul, that there will be a time when the majority of people in the world will support a terrorist group that wants to wipe Israel off the map, and they'll be completely against Israel. They will even be denying the Holocaust because it suits their agenda. Because right now we have half of the world that's taught to hate the other half, and the other half is taught to hate the other half. So now, yeah, we are in a very, very weird upside down world right now. That to me, alarm bells are ringing all the time. When I see this stuff, alarm bells are just ringing, saying this isn't right, this isn't normal, this is completely and utterly upside down. Yeah. So, yeah. There's so much from what the Lord said, from what John said in Revelations, that we can tick off already. All nations warn against Israel. Well, is it possible, after what I just said, is it possible that Hamas could do something and then blame Israel, do something bad enough to the people in Palestine and blame Israel for it, make it look like it was Israel, that could make, right now, all nations go against Israel? I don't think we're far from it. I don't. With so many nations being so left-wing in their ways, and already vocally supportive of Hamas and against Israel, yeah. What horror will it take for the world, for all those nations, to then decide to go against Israel? I think pretty soon we're going to see that. I think it's quite possible. I was saying about a year ago we could still be a way off from that because a lot of things may need to happen. No, you see the way the world is now. We're not far from that at all. Something could happen that could cause that to happen. It's going to be interesting. Keep your eyes open. Tick off the things you can and keep your eyes open. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.